I am Rikamiti Rosas and I am your reporter for today's topic. My topic for today is all about lexical relations. What are lexical relations? Lexical relations are the ways in which words are related to each other. In a language, lexical relations are used to analyze the meaning of words based on their relationship with one another. In fact, they are one of the ways of understanding the meaning of words. Here are the common types of lexical relationships between words. There are synonymy, antonymy, hyponymy, prototypes, homophones and homonyms, polysemy, and metonymy. Synonymy. Synonymy is the relations between two or more words that have a very close meaning. Words with the same meaning often can be substituted for each other in sentences. However, there are cases in which synonym of a word would be odd and cannot be used in a sentence. Note that synonymy does not mean total sameness. To replace a word with its synonym, you must consider many factors including context and relationships between words. Synonymy can be found in all parts of speech including noun, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and etc. Here are some examples. The party was terrible. The party was awful. As you can see, the terrible and awful are synonyms of bad. They are used to express the same meaning. She has a big house. She has a large house. As you can see, large and big are synonyms. The meaning of both sentences is the same. Tip: there may also be differences in formal versus informal uses of synonyms. Take a look at the example. I bought a big car. I purchased a large automobile. As you can see, the first sentence is more casual than the second one. There are two types of synonymy. Absolute synonyms. Absolute synonyms have the same meaning and function. In all contexts, you can replace two absolute synonymous words with their synonyms. Notice that it happens rarely. The second one is partial synonyms. Partial synonyms occur when words have very closely related meanings. While the meanings are not the same, they are similar enough to convey the same message. Antonymy. Antonymy is the relations between words with opposite meaning. Antonyms are usually in pairs and can be found across all parts of speech. Here are some examples. Adjective: hot does not equal to cold. Noun: freedom does not equal to slavery. Verb: like does not equal to dislike. Adverb: never does not equal to always. Preposition: on does not equal to off. There are three types of antonymy based on the relationship between the opposing words. First is gradable antonyms. Second is complementary antonyms. The third one is reverse antonyms. Gradable antonyms are pairs of words that have opposite meanings and relatives in each other of scale of spectrum. This means that the intensity of words' meaning can be increased or decreased in relation to other words. Comparative constructions are also categorized under this type. For example, high does not equal to low. Gradation is medium. Young does not equal to old. Gradation is teenager. Hot does not equal to cold. The gradation is warm. Warning: notice that when a word becomes negative, it does not point to the opposite antonym. For example, these shoes are not old. It does not mean that they are new. Complementary antonyms are non-gradable antonyms. Complementary antonymy is the relations between two words whose meanings are opposite but not on a scale. Each of these words is absolute opposite of other. They can be used independently. For example, dead does not equal to alive. Here we do not say deader or more dead, so comparative construction is not normally used. Yes does not equal to no. Male does not equal to female. Single does not equal to married. Reverse antonyms. Reverse antonyms are two words that have a reverse relationship and they are dependent pairs. Take a look at the examples. Night does not equal to day. Push does not equal to pull. Pack does not equal to unpack. Hyponymy. Hyponymy happens when the meaning of one form is included in the meaning of other. In some type of hierarchical relationship, it can be found in verbs, adjectives, and nouns. There are three major types used of hyponymy. Hypername, which refers to a general term. Hyponyme, which refers to a more specific term, and co-hyponyms, which refer to the hyponyms of the same level. Take a look at the example. Green, white, blue are hyponyms of color. Her color is the hypername of green, white, and blue, and green, white, and blue are co-hyponyms of each other. Cat, dog, and horse are hyponyms of animal. Tip: relationship between hyponyms can be expressed by phrase is a kind of. It is a way of testing if a word is hyponyme or not. Sometimes this is the only way of ensuring a word's meaning. For example, dog is a kind of an animal. Dog is the hyponyme of animal. Prototype: a member or a set of member of group that best represent the group as a whole is called a prototype. An example of a group that is easily recognized by people is a prototype. Here are some examples. Chair is the prototype of furniture. As you can see, people recognize chair as a better example than bench or stool. Robin is the prototype of bird. Her, dove, a pelican, and robin are the hyponyms of a verb, but not all of them are good recognizable examples of bird. Robin is the most well-known member of bird. Homophones and homonyms. When words with different spelling and meanings have the same pronunciation, they are defined as homophones. When words with the same spelling and pronunciation have different meaning, they are described as homonyms. Here are some examples. Right, homophones. Meet, homophones. Race, a competition for speed. Race, people who belong to the same genetic stock. Homonyms. As you can see, the two types of race are not related in a meaning, they just have the same form. Bat, flying animal. Bat, used for hitting the ball. Homonyms. Tip: homographs are words that have different meanings and pronunciation but are spelled the same. For example, desert, noun. Her desert as a noun means an isolated area, and desert as a verb means to leave someone in a difficult condition. Polysemy. Polysemy happens when a word has more than a meaning and its meaning are listed under 1 and 3 in a dictionary. Here are some examples of polymorphous words. Mouth, noun. Mouth of a river, mouth of an animal, mouth of a cake. As you can see, it has a different meanings but they are related by sense. Light, adjective. Color, not heavy, not serious. Difference between polysemy and homonymy. Polysemy refers to the word with multiple meaning, but homonymy refers to the words with the same spelling and pronunciation but different meaning. Notice that different meaning not homonyms are words with different word classes, but polysemy words must be stemmed from the same word class. In a polysemy, we have multiple meanings for a word, but all those meanings are related to each other. For example, date as a noun and date as a verb. Here are homonyms. Her date as a noun means a fruit, a point in time, or a social or romantic meeting. Date as a verb means to have a romantic meeting and to write a particular day. Metonymy. Metonymy is a relation between words in which a word or phrase is used to represent something or else that is related to it. Often through contiguity of associations in metonymy, the words or phrase being used not meant to taken literally, but rather a symbol of representation of something else. Take a look at the example. I swear to the crown. The crown is metonymy for king and queen. Her crown is a representative of the symbol of monarch. I drank the whole bottle. Bottle is a metonym for water or liquid. Here there is a close connection between them. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening and thank you for giving time to watch my video. Have a good day.